Hello, dear manifesting all possibilities. I am let's all possibilities, and I am here in Australia, and you're going to hear the birds. They have weird sounds. Some of them are common, but some of them are really different. And yeah, I am in North. I'm in Gold Coast, and today I'm going to go and visit Byron Bay with my dear friend Margaret. We should be is here every week, every day, actually. Yes. So, hello, welcome. Hi, Clara. Hello. Hello, hello. So, I'm here to share, like usual, every day. And with the jet lags and the changes, yesterday I actually didn't realize that I was an hour earlier than usual. And so that's good. My Instagram begins only at 7 a.m. here. Yesterday, I thought it began at 6. Hi, Maya. Hello. And it's very easy to wake up early because it's as light as that at 5 a.m. So, you know, that's really bizarre. And then you go to bed much earlier too. All right. All right. So, what is it that I want to share with you? There's so many interesting miracles that happened to me, one after the other, every place I've been. Uh, yeah, I have stories of instantaneous manifestations and things like that that are happening right now. One of them that was really bizarre was I was recording myself. I am beginning to channel, and so I created a recording on my cell phone. And my cell phone normally writes down the address of where the recording was done. So when I was in Singapore at the time last week, and just before taking the plane, I did this little session. I record, and the address ended up being written in my cell phone, and it's Sarah Phim. Sarah Phim, and it has nothing to do with the address. And I remembered and looked it up, and it's the name of one of the eight winged angels in the Bible, the closest to God, and that's what they say in Google. And I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" I got I got a little angel coming into my cell phone to write the address. That was really shocking. But I have that almost every day or every 2 days. I have something really interesting happening. So yeah, life is a fun journey, and beware because I think we're just I know we're manifesting much faster now. We talked about it yesterday, and we're manifesting literally at the speed of light. I think yesterday I told you the story. I manifested a desk, uh, creating a new office. And in a place here, I was helping my friend create a new office. So we cleaned up the place. It was in a street mall. So clean up the place, go out there to put the garbage. And we were just saying, we will need a desk and chairs and things like that. So let's go shopping. So before that, I go and drop the garbage, and there is a desk in the street, like in the back street of the mall. There is a desk. It's really nice, looks good. And I see it, and I open the door. The door is already open of the neighbor's shop. And I say, "Is there anyone here? Do you need this desk?" No, 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 you can take it. And here we go, got a free desk. Instantaneous manifestations. So yeah, that's happening more and more. So be very aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, because that's exactly what you're getting. um, One thing I wanted to insist on is the question, power of questions. We manifest through focus of attention. And there are different types of focuses. Most of the time you're like a flashlight. You're looking everywhere. You're spreading all your energy everywhere. You have multitasking, TV, audio, this, Facebook. Uh, you're totally spreading your energy. So you have no real power to manifest, and you manifest to spread energy. Um, but really, the power of focusing is the key. So when you do meditation, for example, you train yourself to focus on one sound. All those exercises about focusing are very powerful. Um, but one key element that's so easy to use is to ask yourself the right question. When you ask a question, automatically your brain focuses, your mind focuses on the answer. And it's one of the best hacks of consciousness. So the key is to ask yourself the right questions, the questions that are going to manifest what you want. And the most important manifestation is actually how you feel, because how you feel equals what you think, equals what you're sending and broadcasting, equals what you're going to receive. So yeah, the formula is right there. There is nothing else. So it's so important to know what you're broadcasting minute by minute, moment by moment. And when you are feeling that you're not broadcasting the ideal, oh, thank you. Hi, Laura. Yes, I'm doing great. Traveling another 2 or 3 weeks and I'll be home. So I kind of missing home at the same time, then having fun. So the two of them. So yeah, about focusing, that's the key. So what is the question? And we engaged a little bit yesterday. I think I told you that, but I'm not sure. So I was at the wrong time. It was an hour earlier than today. Um, the question is, how can I find satisfaction right here, right now? That's going to save you, to focus you anytime you are feeling dissatisfied, because there are actually two different vibrations really out of the entire range of emotions. Either you have a satisfying experience and you feel satisfied, happy, passionate, in love, appreciative, ecstatic, excited, or you're dissatisfied and you're worried, anxious, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, how can we speed manifestation? Yes, it's absolute focus on what you want with zero attention on anything else. And sometimes, yeah, really focusing on what you want. And very often, you have to make sure that you really focus on what you want, because you might be thinking about the same subject like money, etc., but what you're focusing on is the lack, is I don't have enough. Every time you try to get some cash out of something, you're thinking, oh, that's too expensive. Every time you're buying something, all of those are major importance. uh, Now you might think, oh man, that's normal. Well, that's your usual thoughts, that's your habits of thoughts. These are the ones who are creating your reality. So when you're going to the supermarket and say, I can't do that, it's too expensive, I can't buy that, guess what? You're completely sending that broadcast. So it's the opposite. Put $100 in your pocket and say, I could buy that, I could buy that. You might not choose to buy it, but at least you are focusing on what you could do, what you can do, how much you can spend. I could buy this, I could buy this, I could buy that. It's a very different focus than looking at it from the lack perspective. So let's see, I wanted to insist on the question, how can I find satisfaction? This is huge. I have just discovered that tip lately, that little trick where no matter what you're looking at, you can find satisfaction. when you look at it. So if it's a situation that it's, suddenly someone cancels or someone and your business, a big expense or something, you want to spend as little time on that emotion as possible, like a few seconds. And then you're going to look, but what do I love in my business? What is satisfying right now? You know, I have awesome people, I do this, I do that, and you begin to list everything that's satisfying to you. This will shift your attention and will retune you into satisfaction, which will, within a day or two or three, bring up more satisfaction in your world and balance out whatever was happening. So, usually, it heals itself. If you shift your focus from the issue and begin to feel into satisfaction and really truly feel at peace, um, things will work out for you. It will just work out by itself. So I'll just focus on being free. Oh, yes. We're just married only for religion, but it takes a lot of time. Focus on being free. Thank you, gave that mindset. Yes. So you're married for religion beliefs. My son father doesn't want to let me go. Want to be free. I think about it makes me unhappy. Yes. Don't worry about what he wants or what he doesn't want. There is nothing more powerful than you. You are the master creator of your world. This person represents, it's a contract you have together. It's like you wouldn't have him in your field if you didn't resonate with it. But right now, you want to shift your resonance so that things will move. And what you want is focus on at least 5 minutes a day. Thank you for the love. 5 minutes a day, just at least morning and night. Ignore reality. Put yourself in a bubble. Tell your ego, I am just going to imagine here. Let me imagine. Step into that bubble and just imagine yourself completely free. What do you do? How does it feel? What's going on? And you are deciding to be a free person. I am free. I decide to be free. How does it feel? How does it feel to be free? It's a feeling, actually. And the more you emanate this feeling, the more life will resonate with freedom, the less things will bug you down, and people will move, situations will change. You are the most powerful person in your world, period. There is no laws, there is no religion, there is nothing more powerful than you focusing like crazy on a feeling, tuning into a frequency and holding that frequency and practicing it every single day until your world changes. And you will see change happening. And then in between, do not put attention on anything that is not feeling like freedom. That is the opposite of the frequency of freedom. So neutralize, neutralize the feelings you have, the beliefs you have about the other person. So either find a map coach, I would do that, and treat for several sessions, treat every beliefs you have about anything that blocks you from believing that you can and that you deserve freedom. So neutralize the negative beliefs and focus like crazy on what you want only. And ignore reality. Ignore reality. That means you're just like, this is not your future. You're in a different world. And this is just the old wave. Waves are uh, you still have echoes, you still have waves from your old creations, and you don't take them that seriously. You say, I have changed, I'm a free person. This old wave of lack of freedom is just an old echo that doesn't represent who I am. I am free. That's super important. You have to define yourself as free. in order to create freedom in your world. So you begin with your self definition, which is the most important thing that manifests. It's you first have to manifest an identity, a definition. I am something. Then you decide, you have to decide. And that's what you're doing right now. It's like, I decide to be free, to be a free person, to do what I want, to have freedom. I decide to be free. How does it feel? That helps you, those questions that I'm saying. How does it feel? How do I think differently? And begin to think that way. Don't let yourself think the other way. Stop it when you're thinking any other way. And how do I act? And take a physical action that is aligned with your new belief. It will lock in that belief and that decision, and then the universe supports every one of your decisions. So if your decision is to be free, you're going to be supported by the universe. So, but you do have to take an action. So I don't know, a micro action that you can do that signifies to the universe you're now a free person. Um, you will find when you have a choice, choose the, and you always have a choice. Choose the way you think about it and choose the way you act, and get some support from one of the coaches that we have in the live. You do have to join the Facebook group so that you can connect with coaches we have. Oh, you already moved. Awesome. That was a huge step. So if you already moved out of the house, that's an action. That's really powerful action that supports you. So now just keep using your mind. Yes, absolutely. You have to isolate yourself, meditate, isolate, um, be less and less in contact with people a little bit right now. Anything that triggers you, don't watch TV, negative news, meditate a lot, you know, find excuses to leave when the conversation is not fun. Do whatever it takes to master your vibration. That's the only thing that counts. That's the only thing that will make a huge change in your life. All right. Well, I like your questions. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, everyone. So, any other questions today? Remember the question, how can I find satisfaction? And for you, it counts too. Well, how can I find satisfaction right here, right now? Because the only frequency you want to be in, the minimum one, is satisfaction. So make sure you look for satisfaction anywhere you can find it. Even around your mom, see what's satisfying about her. She's right here. You can trust her. You're in a safe place. Whatever you can find, focus just on that and ignore her harsh comments or anything. Um, yeah. All right, everyone. I think it's good for today. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous, fabulous day or night. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.